Is married? Or is this like a yeah, I don't know. How does this, I mean, first of all, Kevin's the best. You got to keep her. He's a great guy. Very, very, very. Is he still? Are you guys? Is he going? Did you release his semen retention?
Okay, first of all, you guys like 3 questions. So
Okay, well, yeah. Well, first things first. He was doing semen retention last time I saw him. Has the retention been lifted?
Okay, well, that's a question you'd have to ask him.
Okay.
But we got married April 6th and divorced May 28th.
Boy, ain't no fucking way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy.
Yo, what up? It's your boy Black with Black TV, where you reviews and hip hop news. And today, Brittney Renner just announced that her and Kevin Gates, they are no longer together, bruh.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you something.
We don't care.
She basically was doing an interview for the BET Awards 2025, which is this Monday. I might do a live stream on it, but I'm not for certain. I don't know. She actually told the guy, I think he's from the LA Leakers. I know he's from some radio station or whatever. She told him that they're not together anymore. So let's see what she actually said.
Is married? Or is this like a yeah, I don't know. How does this, I mean, first of all, Kevin's the best. You got to keep her. He's a great guy. Very, very, very. Is he still? Are you guys? Is he going? Did you release his semen retention?
Okay, first of all, you guys like 3 questions. So
Okay, well, yeah. Well, first things first. He was doing semen retention last time I saw him. Has the retention been lifted?
Okay, well, that's a question you'd have to ask him.
Okay.
But we got married April 6th and divorced May 28th.
Oh my God, bro. Ain't no way, boy. Ain't no fucking way, boy. Ain't no way.
So you're divorced?
Yes. But there is a 90-day waiting period in Islam where it's basically you have 90 days to see if you're pregnant, because then he would be responsible, right? And then also in those 90 days, it's for reconciliation, because Allah wants you to stay married. And then during those 90 days, you are not to entertain anybody romantically. So what I will say is that Islam has made my life a lot easier. I think even with this transition and things changing, right. Honestly, it's like, I don't think anybody gets married to not stay married. So I think my biggest thing for me is this is a nice 90-day reset, just focusing on myself and pouring into myself. And what I also will add is that I followed my heart, and that's more than what most people can say in this world.
You followed your heart. You said that at the interview about announcing that y'all was married. You know what? I'm not even tripping. I'm not even surprised that she actually got a divorce with Kevin Gates, because look who we're talking about. We're talking about Brittney Renner, dog.
She just appears to be just a little bit ghetto to me. A little bit ghetto, a little bit hood.
And I have no shame in that. That's why I'm here. BET Awards. As you can see, I'm out here on this blacktop by myself.
Yeah, I feel like you've always been, I think anybody who ever speaks with you or listens to your long form conversations will have, I feel like you have your misconceptions, because obviously you're in tabloids, you're on fucking Basketball Wives, you're on online.
Yeah.
People make their assumptions about you and who you are, but I feel like anybody who's ever heard you speak and articulate yourself knows that you have a great head on your shoulders and you're not some fucking bop. You know what I'm saying? So, damn. So the divorce was like a week ago. Damn, that sucks.
Many plan, but Allah is the best of planners. So I don't question that, and I don't feel like it's a sucky situation, because what is meant to be is always going to be.
So you guys end up divorced, and now there's like a 90-day cool-off period if it reconciles, or you happen to be with child.
No, I'm not with child.
You're not. Okay.
Thank God. Because if she was with child, remember what happened to PJ Washington? Because if she was with child, Kevin Gates, you lost, brother. But I think you actually dodged a bullet. But who actually is at fault for the divorce? More than likely, I would assume it's Brittney Renner.
That's what you said.
No, I'm saying that's what the time period is for. Yeah. That's why that's in place for that. So it's so basically, if you were to divorce, and then he's like, oh, it's not mine. So there's the 3 cycles. That's kind of why it's 90 days, 3 cycles.
I can imagine being who you are, how much courage and how much it takes for you to step out publicly with somebody. Are you good?
All is truly well. I'm here, aren't I?
Yeah. I don't know. I could just
yeah.
imagine,
No, if I wasn't okay, like I said, I would.
Because I know you like you I feel like you stepping out publicly with somebody is huge for you personally, as for anybody, but you're a public figure, and
yeah.
So,
like I said, I followed my heart, and that's more than what most people can say. And I think when you do that, you get all of the clarity you need, and there's no stone left unturned. You don't have regret. And I think that's really what a lot of people, like, their issue is, even just in dating, marriage. It's like people don't give it their all. They don't just go for it,
right.
So I feel like, but when you do, you're at peace with whatever happens, because it's like I gave 100%. There's nothing, I left it all on the field, on the table, whatever metaphor. But yeah.
So yeah, I'm surprised that she didn't actually go into in-depth and reasoning on why they actually divorced, but I kind of got an idea for that. Even though she's portraying as this Muslim figure, and Kevin Gates has already portrayed that, in her DNA, she's not gonna take no control from any man whatsoever, because I just assume she portrays as a strong woman. And even though she announced she was with Kevin Gates and she was infatuatedly in love with him, I just think she just couldn't take how the persona of Kevin Gates is, if that makes any sense. Because Kevin Gates come as a man that he's the leader, he's not gonna take no BS, yada yada yada. But it's just crazy. It's like a whole 180 of how she actually felt meeting him versus then. Y'all look at her smiling right here. He kissing all on her.
Wow. Hi everyone. My name is Brittney Renner, and I'm here with the one and only Kevin Gates. How you feeling?
Amazing. Hey, thank you. Hey, this I don't care if you get this on camera. I just want to say thank you for being an amazing person, always living in your truth. You inspire others silently. They probably don't want to admit it, but you inspire me. Thank you so much.
And thank you. Let me tell you something. So my first Rolling Loud I did in 2019 is when I first saw you. Yeah. And you were actually, Will and I worked together, and you were the only person that I wanted to see the entire festival. And today in 2022, it still rings true. You were the only person I wanted to see.
Did you like what you saw?
I actually loved it. I actually love what I'm seeing now.
Lord.
Yeah.
Just Lord.
Like, it's just crazy. I just really want to know actually what happened between their marriage for her to actually divorce him that fast. But the most important question is, what do you think? What do you think the reason on why they actually got a divorce? Because I ain't surprised they got a divorce, and I'm just surprised it happened that fast. And she's very open to talking about it. Put that in the comment section below. Don't forget to hit like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, I holla next time on Black TV.